We caught them, ladies and gentlemen. We caught them. They're losing their minds. They're losing the minds. Just the thought of the success of the Microsoft Xbox has got these guys losing their flipping minds. Look at them. We caught them. We got people behind the scenes with a secret camera catching these people. Look at this. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to episode 16. Oh, of the X-TENDO podcast. How is everybody doing tonight? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I got to get everything acclimated here. Okay, there we go. I might have to change that later. I got to send out links. Hold on, let me pause that. These ponies are going crazy. Hold on. Come on, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. Oh, man, it's good to be back another week. E3 is done, down, finished. We did it, right? Oh, man, what a successful week for the gamers, right? What a great week to be a gamer. Oh, my God. Hold on, let me get to my chat room, guys. I'm so sorry. Is there some type of way I can have like a countdown or something? Yo! You Bookie Joe. There's nothing PlayStation offers that isn't done better on other platforms. Interesting. The Zoo, what is going on? Fro Kobo, what's going on? Hype to Beast, what the F is wrong with her? It's the Sony fanboys. After that event, I don't have a clue who this person is. You guys might know better than I. But the Sony fanboys are losing their ever mother lemon minds. But let's get into it. Guys. I send the links out. I got the banner for the channel. I need some type of countdown so we can count it down and I can get these things acclimated and you don't have to wait for me to get started, you know? But anyway, I'm wasting your time. We don't have much time. We got to get this information out there so that we can save gaming. We need to save gaming single-handedly. And best to believe I will save gaming. Thanks to Nintendo and Microsoft, they had an outstanding, Nintendo and Microsoft had an outstanding presentation at E3. If I was to pick a winner, and I hate to do this because I thought that they both did a great job. You can check out my live reactions that I did previously if you missed them. But I think they did outstanding jobs. But if there was one that I thought that outshined them all, I thought it was Microsoft. I thought the Microsoft presentation was simply just well executed. That was one of the greatest showings of games I've ever seen in my entire life. And I thought that the Nintendo Directs were cool because the Nintendo Directs, you would sit there and it would literally be just 40 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour of just showing straight game after straight game after straight game. But what they did with this presentation, you know, I just felt like it was just so well executed, man. It was top notch. There were no mistakes. It was beautiful. And it gave me that presentation that I saw at E3 last week it gave me the same feeling that I got when I saw the Nintendo Switch right before the launch. Right before the launch of the Nintendo Switch, they did some type of stream letting you know the games that were coming in the future. I believe that's the day that they showed off Shin Megami Tensei 5. They showed off Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And And then they showed some type of the level of a studio's Ghibli when it pertains the trailer that they showed off for Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'm not lying. And people think I'm trolling and playing around. I am not freaking lying. I shedded a single tear because I'm telling you, I went through a 10-year drought. You guys were fine because you were listening to the gaming media. You were listening to mediocre gaming YouTube channels. You guys were fine and you guys were okay and willing to just grab any type of crappy game, play it for about 2 or 3 days and then drop it, but not me. 10 years of gaming have just been just horrible for old Zombie 70 when it pertains to the modern consoles. But when I saw that trailer and I looked at it and a single tear came out of my eye, I swear, a single raw tear came out of my eye because I was like, yo, gaming is back. And best and believe gaming has been on its P's and Q's since 2017 thanks to the Nintendo Switch. Now, when I saw that trailer at that presentation, the E3 presentation Microsoft did, I didn't shed a single tear, but that same feeling came over me. That same feeling came over me to let me know that, okay, this is it. This is it. Microsoft has got it. They figured it out. And I believe this is what it's going to be for the next umpteen years when it pertains to Microsoft. Microsoft is on their A game. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful to have two consoles where you can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're going to get into it tonight with our slides. Microsoft is doing the plan that Nintendo does in that we're going to get into it in the slides. I'm going to show you guys how Microsoft has this thing so mapped out so eloquently that you're going to be gaming, Oh, with that being said, let me get to my chat room before we get started. Let's slow the show down. Yo, Anonymous Rake, what's going on, man? Wisdom, Sparks, Productions. How can clowns defend PlayStation? Yeah. Nintendo, Xbox, winning. Yeah, go away with the stale station. Yeah. Microsoft is winning because they care about the games. Yeah. The Dark Ages. Yeah, those were some serious Dark Ages, weren't they? Oh, God, but it's beautiful now. This is, like I said, this is the best that gaming has ever been, man. The best. Now, tonight's topic. Let's get serious because a lot of the trolls are going to come in here and say we're trolling. A lot of the haters are going to come in. Predominantly African Americans will be coming in here to jump in front of the bullet for Jim Ryan, right? You know what we do here. We're objective. We're diehard gamers. We do this for the love of gaming. There's no agenda here. We just want our agenda is just, for the love of gaming. That's our agenda. Now, my topic tonight, I have two topics. I always try to have a two-topic show. We'll have the main topic and the subtopic. But my main topic, do gamers need PlayStation at this point? After E3, after what we saw with E3, do gamers need PlayStation? Serious question. This is a serious question. I am looking for only objective answers. That's it. Honest answers. Now, when I talk about PlayStation, I'm just not talking about PlayStation, the brand that makes some of the most, in my opinion, some of the worst games I've ever seen in the past 10 years. Seriously. They're not even games. They're movies. Even when you're watching your IGN reviews that you guys like to watch, I don't watch them. When you're watching your IGN reviews and they're talking and they never talk about the game. They're always want to give you something to marvel over the graphics. They want you to marvel over the voice acting. They want you to marvel over the cinematic experience. And I go, well, I can do that by watching the new Quiet Place. You know what I mean? I could do that for a cheaper price when I go down to my local movie theaters and or Netflix or something like that, man. I'm not looking for that in my gaming experience. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than just the brand. I'm talking about PlayStation as a whole. Do we need Jim Ryan? Do we need PlayStation? Uh-oh. Do we need the gaming media? Do we need the biased gaming media that comes with this? We're going to get into our notes tonight. Do we need the fanboys? Oh, my God. Oh. The past 10 years, I have seen more Sony fanboys on Twitter than actually playing video games. Why is it when a brand new game comes out, like Ratchet and Clank and Returnal, they're on Twitter the whole damn time, not even showing you gameplay? They're not even showing you gameplay. I can see if they were sharing their experience. There's some type of there's their streaming service. It's to the point now where you can't even stream your games. We're going to get into that in my notes tonight. You can't even stream the experience because Sony does. You guys watch. Watch we get to our notes tonight. Watch. Do we need PlayStation anymore? It's bigger than just the brand. I'm talking about everything that goes with it. I'm talking about the biased gaming media. I'm talking about Jim Ryan, and I'm talking about those damn fanboys. They have been the most toxic fanboys since the PlayStation 3 era. They've been bullying us to be playing crappy games like Killzone. They never got behind the Uncharted series until the 9s and 10s came out for Uncharted 2. They bullied us because we didn't want the Order 1886. Do we need PlayStation? Do we? This is a serious freaking question right now. My co-topic, I have another topic for my video. Xbox and Nintendo fanboys, stay in your own lane. Stay in your lane. I talked about this last week, and I'm bringing it back up because I have notes. Xbox and Nintendo fanboys, stay in your lane. I know the IGN videos are very enticing. You got some type of weirdo talking over the video, and he's talking about how great this is and how great that is, even though he didn't talk about the game whatsoever. And he's got you riled up and excited, and you got, man, I got to play this Ratchet and Clank, man. I got to get it, man. Right? You run out, you go buy this game that they told you was a 9 and a 10. I mean, I can go down the list from God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2, Ratchet and Clank. And every time, every single Horizon Forbidden, whatever that crap is, who knows the name? Lord knows who the name was. Every time I see you guys go out of your lane, Nintendo and Xbox fans, every freaking time I see you guys go out of your freaking lane, you always come back disappointed. I don't know, man. That really wasn't my thing, man. You know, I don't know, man. It was all right, man. It looked nice, but, you know, I don't know, man. You know, I just, you know, it was a little overrated for me, man. Every time I see you guys go out of your lane, you're always extremely disappointed. We're stopping that tonight. Xbox, Nintendo fanboys, stay in your freaking lane. Where you're at is good. Stop listening to them. Don't talk like them because you're not. Stay in your lane. We'll get into it tonight. I got my notes. I got my slides. Everybody's here. Blazing's here. Hero of the Wild. Just screenshot of the game doesn't even look good. Yeah, just an average screenshot. Yeah, that's the thing. Even when you're in your senses, even in your subconscious mind, when you're looking at the screenshots of some of these terrible Sony exclusives, you're going, "This is crap." But then when the reviews come out, the reviews are telling you this is the greatest game ever. You fall for the okie doke. You fall for the banana in the tailpipe, And then you're running out and you're consuming stuff you don't need. I mean, come on, man. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer, man. So I gotta. No. Well, you couldn't say I'm not a gamer. No, that's not the thing. You can't be a gamer buying Sony exclusives. Because Sony exclusives are not games. I dare it. I challenge you right now to make a collage of videos from IGN where they're talking about these games and they never talk about the gameplay. And if they do, it's at the complete end of the video. And it's so quick and fast when they talk about it, you damn near didn't even know they talked about it. Oh, yeah, it does. It does. It does. That's not even trolling. Stop. You guys are down here trolling, man. No, seriously. It looks like a better game than Ratchet and Clank. Let's get into it. Oh, man. Yeah. Do we need PlayStation? This is going to be the running theme for today's video. There is a very big bias against Xbox in the video game journalism sector. PlayStation can do one thing. I mean, just one thing. And Xbox could do the very same thing. But this is the sad thing. This is wrong. This is wrong. And we're gonna adjust that. PlayStation can do one thing and Xbox could do the very same thing. And should be treated very differently in the media, despite the glaring similarities between the two companies. Why is this the case? People are starting to wake up. People are starting to catch on. This guy, I think this guy is a somebody. Garrett Atkins. He's CEO, editor-in-chief of the UXP. I don't know what the Game Pass counter. I don't know. People are starting to wake up. But let me tell you where he's wrong. PlayStation can do one thing and Xbox can do the very same thing. That's wrong. Xbox can do one thing, right? And then when the media gets it, they go, oh my God, this is terrible. Why is Xbox doing this? And then PlayStation will come right behind him and do the same thing. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, whoa. Dude, did you see that, man? Well, that's groundbreaking, man. What? Literally, Microsoft can go first and do it. And then once PlayStation does it, you know what? That's cool, man. And that's even more disgusting. That's even more dirtier. Do we need PlayStation? Yes or no? Because this is getting out of hand. The ice cream man is coming by once again. I swear to God, I'm going to scream at that ice cream man one of these days. Do we need PlayStation? People are starting to catch on. Oh, did y'all see this? Did you see this? Oh my God, did you see? Oh my God. Did you see? Oh, did you see this? Y'all didn't see this, yo. Check this out. Let me get my boom right here. Check this out. Look, this is the Xbox Game Pass show extended live stream. This is a live stream that is focused for Xbox guys to enjoy games, to enjoy the games that are going to be coming to the console, right? Getting people riled up, hyped up, ready for new games, getting them excited and ready to go, right? And then here comes IGN. IG freaking N. They're supposed to be a biased website, right? And they're down there in the comment section fighting with Xbox guys. Did y'all see this? Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. Do we need PlayStation? Yes or no? You can't see what they say because it's zoomed out, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what they said, yo. This is IGN. I called them LIGN for over the years. These are the same people that are reviewing your games, huh? These are the same people giving out the 9s and 10s, 9s and 10s, 9s and 10s to all Sony exclusives. But when it comes to the Xbox and or Nintendo, it's 7s. Now they can get honest, right? This is your site, guys. This ain't my site. I haven't watched them in 10 years. I would never run to a Metacritic gather where there's an accumulation of scores, knowing that the IGN score is going to be in there, tampering with the score system. I've never in my life ran to a Metacritic to try to prove my point to a loser, knowing that the Metacritic is tampered and clamored with PlayStation fans. Look at this. I love how people say PlayStation has no games when Battlefield will be on both. And PlayStation 5 just got both Ratchet and Returnal. But what was the last Xbox exclusive? Who can tell me? Internet points if you can guess. What the hell? Are you seeing this? But wait, there's more. Check this out. That's just the beginning. Look at this. Oh, God. Hold on. Here we go. He's down there. Whoever he or she is down there running the IGN site. Look at this. There's more. No, I play games on both. I just want to see if these supposed Xbox fans know their games. Holy smokes. This is IGN, guys. These are the guys you go to. Nope, wrong. That dropped back. I guess somebody named the game, and he was like, "Nope, wrong. That was back in January." You know, trying to prove him wrong. Not triggered, just asking questions from these diehard fans out here spamming in the chat. He thinks he's doing the Lord's work by coming down there and destroying the credibility of IGN by going down there and fight. He claims he's fighting with supposed trolls and supposed diehard Xbox fanboys. Can somebody even name an Xbox fanboy that's just supposedly extremely toxic? That's just running around. You can name about 1,000 PlayStation guys, undercover PlayStation guys, those that you expect to be PlayStation guys, just by the narrative that they spew. This is insane. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. CNN wouldn't even pull this crap. If I was down in the CNN comment section talking about how great Trump was, nobody from the CNN staff would come down there and do that. During a Xbox showcase, this is disgusting and egregious. Oh, here we go. You know, and this is the real reason why Ratchet and Clank got the 9s and 10s. I did a video about this years ago about Uncharted, where somebody said that they just started making up words to give credit to Uncharted. They were like, Uncharted's a masterstroke. Here it is. 5 out of 10, 5 out of 5. Perfect game, 9.5s. And then PlayStation takes it and plasters all over the box, and then they do a commercial, and everybody gets real excited. PlayStation is the only company that I know that does this. Nintendo doesn't take these scores and plaster them all over their games. Xbox doesn't do that garbage. But PlayStation finds a way to entice the review scores by throwing them on the commercials, so that you'll be sitting at home and you'll be watching your crappy television shows, and then your commercial comes on for Ratchet and Clank, and then you see your name. Some of these websites I've never even seen before. And some websites are pro PlayStation. I love PlayStation.com. Come on. XboxSucks.com. Vice, that's a pro liberal network. When did Vice start playing video games? Oh my God. Do we need PlayStation? Oh, yeah, here we go. Today, June 19th, marks the first 1 year anniversary of The Last of Us 2. I still say that The Last of Us 2 is the biggest stain on gaming ever. This really, really, really makes gamers look bad with The Last of Us 2. I could not believe how a game so bad was able to get every single award, excluding play. They got every single award at the award show. They were getting awards for things that I didn't even know were important when it pertained to video games. Best voice acting, best particle effects. Today, June 19th, on Juneteenth, is the 1 year anniversary. In my opinion, the biggest stain on gaming and gamers. And really showing you what they want to be the future of gaming. Thank you to, let's see, the June 19th marks the first year anniversary of The Last of Us 2, our studio's biggest adventure. I don't know how that was possible. Thank you to the ambitious, passionate team, cast, crew. The team hates you. The team hates your freaking guts. The team leaked your game, spoiling the main spoiler in the game. Letting people know that they're going some type of extreme, dangerous, and toxic liberal route. This is embarrassing. It's somewhat hurtful. You treated your team like crap. If anybody was able to oppose anything that was going on within this toxic game, quote unquote game, they got fired. These are the facts. Do we need PlayStation anymore? What's going on? And then now they want to come out with new action figures. Now they're coming out with The Last of Us 2 action figure, guys. Now you can pose your favorite action figures. What? As your favorite characters. I don't think, does the gaming media, does The Last of Us, did they understand that this game was a complete and utter flop? This was one of the biggest games of 2020. And it was a bargain bin clogger within less than 24 hours. It is the highest, when it comes to the fans, it has the lowest score of all games ever when it comes to gamers. Now, when it came to the reviewers, they gave it 9 out of 10 of the wazoo. No surprise there. But when it came to gamers, they hated this game. There's videos on YouTube of people playing the game and seeing the live reactions and seeing what's going on. And people are so disappointed. Does Sony and The Last of Us have a temperature of the room? Did they understand that there is a complete disconnect with gamers and reviewers? There is a complete disconnect with Sony and the gamers. But today marks the 1 year anniversary. Congratulations. Congratulations for ushering gaming into, luckily we have Microsoft and Nintendo, and thank you, Microsoft and Nintendo. Thank you, Microsoft and Nintendo. Thank you, Microsoft and Nintendo, for focusing on video games and not agendas. Not one game shown had anything to do with any agenda, nowhere. It was strictly focused on the game. And here we go, right? Do we need PlayStation? Here's the fanboys, right? Here comes the Sony fanboys, right? They're okay with paying $70 for a freaking indie game like Returnal, right? They're okay with that. Actually, they're not, because I have video upon videos of people trying to get their money back. We even did a video with Amazing Lucas looking to get his money back, and Sony banned him from the Sony servers. Nintendo selling an indie 2D Metroid for $60. What the heck, man? This is out of control. This is unacceptable. It's funny how this narrative came up as soon as Sony started talking about $70 games. Isn't that funny? That's weird. All of a sudden, $60 is just too much when it pertains to Nintendo games. It's never been a problem before. From 2017 all the way to 2021, nobody said nothing. Everybody just went out, bought the games, and every single Nintendo game that has come out has outsold every single PlayStation exclusive. Every single one. And yet the Sony fanboys got a problem. All of a sudden, the Sony fanboys want to be moral all of a sudden. I guaranteed you this. I guaranteed you Metroid Dread will outsell Ratchet and Clank. Who wants to put money on it? Let's put some money on it. As a matter of fact, I'll even allow you to pick whatever Sony exclusive you want to pick. I guaranteed you Metroid Dread will outsell all that. This will be the highest selling Metroid game of all time. Trust me. Put some money on it. Oh, nobody want to bet? Let me go to the chat room. Nobody want to bet me? Oh, they agree with me. Okay. Okay. The people. It's only an indie when it's Nintendo. Yeah. Returnal is easily an indie game. It's a freaking roguelike indie game made by indie developers. And they charge you $70. It's like, what is the requirements for a game being $60? I don't understand. Now, this is my thing that I would have a problem with. You take Ni no Kuni, a game that was on the PlayStation 4 that didn't sell worth a goddamn, and then you charge me $60. Well, I have a problem with that. Came out a couple years ago. It comes with all the bells and whistles, the DLC and things of that such. But you can get all that on the PlayStation for $3 because the damn game didn't sell. It's a bargain bin clogger. You can get the collector's edition for the $100 to over $130 collector's edition that came out. I don't know why they did that for PlayStation. You can get that for like $10. You see what I'm saying? Do we need PlayStation fanboys? Excuse me, that's not the topic of the video. Do we need PlayStation? I apologize. The hell? Breath of the Wild 2 looks graphically the same as the first. What the fuck? What the hell? Hold on. This is live. I didn't even see this. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton pick a minute. Now, this makes me even madder than the original comment. What? I've seen this guy around, this marble face weirdo. He looks like he was. I gotta stop. I have to slow down. What did he just say? Breath of the Wild 2 looks graphically the same as the first one? First of all, if that even is true, who gives a flip? What is this supposed to be, some type of hot take? Look at this. I've seen this guy around before. He's a pro PlayStation guy. What is this supposed to mean? Breath of the Wild looks freaking incredible. And not only that, you have to understand the Nintendo Switch is a handheld console. That's freaking impressive for Zelda Breath of the Wild to look the way that it looked, being a handheld console. I still to this day think Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best looking game I've ever seen in my entire life. And it didn't have to use photorealism to capture that. Is this supposed to be a hot take? Was this like a hot? It's got a lot of retweets and a lot of likes here. Is this supposed to be a hot take? Was it? Graphics are cool. I'm not a graphics guy, but we all know why we're buying Zelda Breath of the Wild. We all know why Zelda Breath of the Wild is currently outselling all PlayStation exclusives combined. We all know why Horizon Zero Dawn would not come out in the same year as Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. We all know why Horizon Zero Dawn got his butt kicked by Zelda Breath of the Wild the same year that it came out. Had nothing to do with graphics. Horizon Zero Dawn on paper looked better than Zelda Breath of the Wild when it pertains to photorealism. What is his point? I would like to understand what is he point that this guy's trying to make. Maybe just I'm jumping to conclusions. Sorry, I had that derailed me. Isn't he a pro PlayStation guy too? These pro PlayStation guys are weirdos. They'll sit there and they'll marvel over Ratchet and Clank, a 15-hour game that costs $70 in some of the most meteoric gameplay. But Zelda Breath of the Wild offers you everything. I've never seen a game in my entire life that Zelda Breath of the Wild has offered you everything. Graphics, gameplay, story. And get attacked like this. This is egregious. Do we need PlayStation fans? Let's keep moving. Piss me off. PS5 physical software sales do not appear to be improved. Whoa. Oh, no. Wow. PS5 physical software sales do not appear to be improving in Japan, even though hardware has been steadily increasing for some time. Wow. Oof. For those of us who've been gaming as long as if we've been gaming, and for those of us who love or loved PlayStation, man, we know that when it comes to the mecca of gaming, it's the PlayStation, Nintendo. But Japan loves that goddamn PlayStation, man. Oh yeah. And to see that the physical software is just not moving in Japan, wow. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, right? Wow. It's concerning news. Very concerning news if you're a PlayStation fan. This is not good. Wow. Look at that. And this is coming from a pro Sony site too. Push square. Wow. It's a new day. It's a new freaking day. Wow. Japan is out. I don't blame you, Japan. I'm out too. Oh, wow. Do we need PlayStation fans, right? Wee! Woo! Look, Judgment cracks 1 million sales. Wow! Wee! We did it, guys. We did it. You mean to tell me that Judgment never cracked 1 million until it went to the Xbox Series X? You mean to tell me that Judgment has been on the PlayStation for damn near 2 to 3 years now, and it still hasn't freaking cracked 1 million yet? There is over 100 million freaking PlayStation consoles sold, and this daggone game couldn't reach 1 million on the PlayStation. What the hell is going on over there at the PlayStation, man? What are these fanboys doing, man? Are they buying games or not? I see them talking all this big talk all day, but they ain't buying games over there, man. What the hell is this, man? No wonder the Accuser series is on the Xbox for free. No wonder the Judgment series is coming to the Xbox for free. The damn games are coming to Xbox for free, and Xbox was still able to lift Judgment up to reach that million. Thank you. Thank you so much, Xbox guys. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I really do, because I got more slides here. And when I get to my slide, I love you so much. Thank you for helping Japanese games sell. Thank you to Phil Spencer, Microsoft team, for putting these Japanese games on the Xbox for free, so that people can get out of their gaming comfort zone and try these games out and really have a good time and really broaden their horizons when it pertains to games. I love it. And I love you guys. Because this game was just sitting dormant on the PlayStation. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is unacceptable when you have a console that sells well over 100 million units. And not only that, you guys claim you love your PlayStation games. Oh my God, we're the best. We're the best because we got so many exclusives, man. Look at these exclusives. And then you don't even freaking buy it. Pathetic. Keep scrolling. J-Rock, like I said, doing all the hard work. So he just makes the job easier for me. You know what I mean? PS5 games. Look at this. Poorly. But look at this. Check this out. Hold on. There's a beacon of light. There's a beacon of hope, right? Look at this. Microsoft has stated that Japan is its fastest growing gaming market with strong popularity for the Xbox Series S. Wow. That's good. That's great. Hold on, get a little emotional here, guys. Sorry. Wow, I can't believe I'm crying. Because PlayStation has really turned their backs on Japan, and I know they're doing a 360 and are trying to go back on their word and things of that such. But I still don't believe them, because they've given me proof that in the last 10 years that they've completely turned their back on Japan. But it looks like now, with me getting access to the Xbox Series X, hopefully extremely soon, I want to have my Xbox Series X in at least like a month or two from now, if I can get one. It's hot. It's very hot. It makes me so happy that we don't have to rely on PlayStation, that Phil Spencer is going to create a little nest for guys like me who can play his Japanese games. You know what I mean? And this makes me happy that Japan is dropping PlayStation and they're moving on to Microsoft. And that's good. Very, very good. Do we need PlayStation? Doesn't look like Japan needs them. Doesn't seem like Japan needs them very much. Japan's quick to make the turn. Why not you? What are you waiting for? What's coming down the line that just makes you say, man, I need my PlayStation, man, because I really need to get into the story of God of War, man. The next God of... What? Man, dude, we got to get that Spider-Man 2, though, man. What? Very good news. Very good news. And I never thought this day would come. Outstanding. Outstanding job, Microsoft. Very good. Oh, do we need PlayStation, right? Hold on. Do I have any more? I think I have some more news here. Before I move to that, I think I have some more Japanese news here. Yes, 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 yes. Microsoft says Japanese indies have Xbox dev kits than ever. Say that one more time. Microsoft says more Japanese indies have Xbox dev kits than ever before. Very good. Very good. And don't get caught up by the indie term. You know, sometimes within indie, we start to think about Stardew Valley. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's a lot of Japanese indie developers in Japan that are, you know, coming out with some outstanding work. One of my favorite, if not my current favorite company, is an indie company, and that is Level 5. They make outstanding games. So I wonder if we're going to go start seeing some Level 5 games on the Xbox. Oh my God, what if Microsoft buys Level 5? Oh my God. Oh my God. It can happen. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. But this is outstanding news. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. Very happy. PlayStation's turning their back on Japan, where Microsoft is opening their arms. And this is just great news, man. Excellent news. Wow. And whatchamacallit? I saw that at E3 they showed off that 2D HD game. I apologize if I don't know the name. Euydian Chronicles, Iodine. I forgot, but it's a 2D HD type of spin-off series of made by the Suikoden creators. A lot of people had donated for the game's Kickstarter. It was able to make their budget within some. They had all these goals, and we passed them all because of our donations. But this is the good thing. This is the excellent thing. Microsoft is behind them. Microsoft is going to be helping them out. So this just might be one of the greatest games. I thought Octopath Travelers was okay. I thought it was just okay, like borderline mediocre at best. But getting Microsoft behind them, and with the donations of money that we got, they were able to bring the game. Microsoft was able to get that game on Game Pass for free. For free. I would like to, and I would prefer to play that game on the Nintendo Switch, but I would like to play it on the Xbox because I know in that 2D HD style, it's going to look freaking incredible. Freaking incredible.
Other than to say, well, I'm a PlayStation 5 player as well, and I've played games on that console, and there's games I'm going to continue to play on it. But, if you want to play Starfield, PC and Xbox, sorry. All I can really say is I apologize.
What the frick? What? This is insane. When it comes to the PlayStation games and when Sony, the only time I really saw the Xbox fanboys really go out of their lane and ask for something was that Marvel's Avengers game, and they were wondering why Spider-Man was exclusive to the PlayStation platform and not coming to ours. I don't know why they were asking for that. Spider-Man is a corny character now. You know what I mean? The movies stink, but still, I get it. Spider-Man's a very popular character, And, you know, the developers came out. I think it was Square Enix that came out and said, if you want to play it so bad, then go buy a freaking PlayStation. You know what I mean? They didn't say sorry. They didn't apologize. Why has Microsoft got to come out and do an apology tour for coming out with great games that PlayStation fans want to play? That's insane to me. That I got nothing against the guy. I understand what he's doing because Square Enix was able to go, well, then you need to go buy a PlayStation and get over it, right? And the Avengers game flopped and it lost Square Enix a lot of money. So I guess he's probably going the opposite route and saying, hey, you know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. But still, I don't like that. I don't like apologizing for creating great games that PlayStation fans want to play. I got a news flash for all you guys. All PlayStation fans love all the Xbox games. That's the reason why they keep crying for Xbox to make games. They're going to be seeing PlayStation guys crying and clamoring for Xbox games for the next 100 years. We got to apologize every single time? Ain't nobody going to play those damn PlayStation games. The only reason they even sell the way they sell, and it's a very low amount, is because the IGN and them got to lie to sell the crap. And YouTubers trying to build up their little raggedy little YouTube channels got to sit there and lie about it. I don't like that. I don't like that apologizing type stuff. You know what I mean? Do we need PlayStation and everything that comes with it? Because this is disgusting. This is egregious. We got more. Who won E3? I like this comment so much. I like this comment so much. Stallion, I follow him. I follow him on Twitch. He was one of the first people to get the Xbox Series X, and I was really trying to do a deep dive into this amazing console, and it's amazing for real. You got your games, you can get your old games, and they can upgrade them and remaster them, and then you got the quick resume. He was showing all that stuff off to me, and I said, "Man, this console is freaking amazing." And now here comes the games, right? You got an amazing console now coming with the great games. Who won E3? Man, they didn't even finish showing off the freaking games that they freaking already freaking announced. What the freak? Hellblade 2, Perfect Dark, Fable, Avowed, Forza Motorsport, Deathloop, Ghostwire Tokyo, State of Decay 3, Indiana Jones, Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls 6 weren't even there, and they're coming. Oh, and they're coming. We had a smorgasbord of games that were showing off at the Xbox event, and these are the ones that weren't even shown. Get ready. Get ready. I wanted to show you something else. Hold on. I wanted to show you something. I got to talk about that. I want to show you something else that I thought was very cool. And I feel like Phil Spencer has gotten this from Nintendo. Here's Phil Spencer himself. Thanks for joining us at the Xbox Ambassador Showcase. Congrats to our teams who shared their creations today. Amazing lineup of back-to-back games coming to Game Pass this year, led by Xbox Game Studios. Continues in 2022 with Starfield and Redfall. I'm looking forward to Redfall. Can I zoom in on that? Yes, I can. Look at this. Look at this. Every month, they got something for you. And I always said that about Nintendo. I said Nintendo has always got something for you every month. Either it's exclusive, some type of DLC to an amazing game, a Smash character announcement, and or some type of a port that you would never have thought was going to come to the Nintendo Switch. And it would have, it'd be like, and you'd be like, oh my God. You'd be just sitting there talking about, okay, next month I got to save up for that. Okay, next month I got to save up for this. Next month I got to save up for that. But guess what now, guys? X-TENDO guys, guess what? Now we got to save up. Well, actually, we don't. If you got Game Pass, you don't even need to save up. I was telling people we had to go out there and get a second job. We don't even have to get a second job now that we have Game Pass. Every month, Xbox Game Pass is going to be dropping off some type of hot new game. June 13th, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I want to play the game so bad. June 22nd, Dark Alliance, The Ascent, Hades, the game that I thought should have won Game of the Year last year. Back for Blood in October. Look at this. Flight Simulator, Psychonauts, Age of Empires, Forza Horizon 5, and the creme de la creme, the Master Chief himself, Halo Infinite. Wow, amazing. And the same thing goes for Nintendo, guys. We eating good over here on Nintendo as well. Don't get the game twisted. Don't get the game twisted now. Hold on. Nintendo. Here we go. Nintendo. Mario Golf, July, Skyward Sword, August. Maybe nothing, but I think August has something that's exclusive. But this isn't even third party. This is exclusive. This is not including third party games. This is first party. So you got Mario Golf in June. You got something else in June. I can't think right now. Is it? I don't know. But anyway, Mario Golf, Skyward Sword, July, August, maybe nothing, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be filled with an exclusive triple, whatever. September, Wario World, Mario Party, October, Metroid, November, Pokemon, December, Advance Wars. Oh my God. We eating good, ain't we? Ain't we eating good, fellas? Fellas, where you at? Where the fellas at? Oh, anonymous rank. Yo, Microsoft will dominate next year's E3. All the games that left out this year's event will be on full display at the future game. Oh, yo, Mario's in the house with a donation as well. Mario. Uh-oh. How do I get to Mario? Damn it. This is egregious. Hold on. Whatever. Mario, stop through. Brother, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Mario. Sorry, I can't get to your comment. Yeah. Advance Force for the win. Yeah. Metroid. Thank you so much, guys, for your donations. Thank you so much. And like I said, Mario, good name, man. It's a good name. Solid name. Mario. There he is. Mario. There he is. Got him. Got you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Peace and love. Yeah. Every single month, the Xbox and Nintendo will be supplying you with games. I ask you this once again. Do we need PlayStation? Now, what's going on over there, PlayStation? What's going on? What we got? Huh? Oh, wait. Empty promises. Broken dreams. What do we got? Those aren't game names. Those are I'm just making those up. Abandoned. What's going? Did y'all see we had E3, right? And the Sony fanboys were like, even though Sony's not going to be there, they're going to throw their own event. And that never happened. And not only that, they were also saying they're running this narrative talking about even though Sony's not there, you best and believe that the third-party developers are going to show off some amazing PlayStation exclusives, right? E3 came and went, and this is what was shown, right? That Final Fantasy Origins game that the media was out here. Hold on. I believe I have notes for that. I believe I have notes. Hold on, guys. I know I got some. Here it is. My boy J-Rock is always on the case. Yeah, the media, pro Sony media. Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy PS5 exclusive title leaked. Right? And then, boom, here we go. Here's the truth. It's coming to everything, god dang it. I remember I already broke that down. I told you this was bull crap. They're not getting no exclusive game because I remember Square Enix came out and said that they weren't going to be coming out with any more exclusive games for the consoles anymore, especially for PlayStation because the games don't sell. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold a minute. Let me go back up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot to talk about. I have to go back. Okay, we passed this already. This best to apologize. Don't do that. That's crap. That's garbage. Oh, there was look at this. Let me go back. Did I say that in my notes? Dang it, I didn't say that in my notes. Okay, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Check this out, guys. I apologize. I got to find a way to get these notes more organized. But whatever, we're not going to let organization stop us. Look at this. Sony, nurturing creative talent is not as simple as throwing money at it. This makes me so mad, Joe. Seeing comments like this really, really angers me. Especially when you see egregious things like this. Check this out. They claim it's not about throwing money. It's not about throwing money away, even though damn near all of their freaking acquisitions have been because they threw money at it. Naughty Dog was not something that they built from the ground up. Insomniac wasn't something that Sony built up from the ground up. Insomniac is not even, it hasn't even been built yet. We got deranged weirdos coming on talking about Insomniac's one of the greatest developers of all time. I mean, meanwhile, nobody's buying the games. Not only that, Ratchet and Clank is just not a household name. It's not a built from a ground up type of game. Because Ratchet and Clank has been around for over 20 freaking years now. How much more building did you need to do? You came out with a movie. I bet you I didn't even know there was a Ratchet and Clank movie. And that thing went triple plastic. Jim Ryan says this, but then all of a sudden back in the day, he says this. Jim Ryan says Sony's looking at acquiring studios. So I guess it's cool to say, hey, I guess Sony wants to take little cheap shots at Microsoft. Well, it looks right here. Look, it was okay when he said it this time. Everybody was excited and ready. Yeah, who are they going to buy? They're going to buy Square Enix. They're going to buy Konami. They're going to, all of a sudden the money's looking a little dry. All of a sudden they start looking through the accounts and looking at the money, and they start going, oh, wait a minute, we don't have that type of money to be making acquaintances. And then you got to come right behind that and say things like this. Sony prefers securing deals for the new IPs rather than studios. Accuracies to keep things fresh. Yeah, says Herman Hulst. Yeah. Do we need this type of confusion when it pertains to gaming? Why are things so confusing over there at Sony? It's like, damn. We wouldn't even, fellas, for all my fellas that are in here, even for the ladies, if you're in here, I have a high woman count. I look at my statistics. I have a lot of ladies that are in here. They're probably scared because of the trolling, that goes on in here. So they probably don't want to speak up. That's whatever. But I got a lot of women views too. When I have my face camera on, the views be really high with women. They like your boy Zobi, But yeah, what's up with all you guys, ladies, gentlemen? You guys wouldn't even allow this type of confusion from an opposite sex, right, fellas? You wouldn't even allow this type of confusion from your own father. Ooh, uh-oh. I'm going there. Your own father. Hey, son, I know I don't see you much, but I'll be there on Thursday. It's Thursday. You're sitting around waiting. You got your catcher's mitt. You know what I mean? You got your little baseball cap on, right? Son, we're going to catch some balls on Thursday, man. Me and you. You're sitting at the door waiting. Yeah, Dad's going to be here, man. He's going to be here anytime, any moment. Sun's starting to go down. It's getting darker and darker and darker, right? Dad never showed up. And forever, that sits with you. And you're angry, mad, because father bringing so much confusion. At the end of the day, Dad's calling, hey, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh man, Not only that, your mother's in your ear telling you how terrible your father is, right? And for years, you just grow up resenting your father. You wouldn't have allowed this type of confusion from your own father, from a woman that you're dating. You would cut it off. Hey, whoa, babe, come on, man. You lied too much, baby. But when it comes to PlayStation, it's like all the lies can go. Lie after lie after lie, confusing, mixing words, twisting words. It's all okay because it's PlayStation. What kind of weird sexual fetish you guys got going on with PlayStation? Was PlayStation that surrogate father that you guys didn't have when you were growing up? When your father didn't show up to play catch with you? Was PlayStation the one that you had to go to? Well, frick it, I'll just go play my PlayStation since he's not coming, since he's bringing confusion to my life. Weird. I gotta talk about this. Yo, did I call this or did I call it? J-Rock, thank you once again. Did I call this? Huh? Oh, shoot. My bad. I didn't mean to go there. I didn't mean to hit a nail in the collar, you know? I didn't mean to get personal, right? Did I call this? Salt King. He's one of the, guys leading the charge. I believe he might have been an Xbox guy at first, and then he went to PlayStation. And he's been, riding with the PlayStation and things of that such. But did I not call this that they were going to be doing this? Huh? How you talk so much ish about a product you didn't own? Now, the trick is, they talk a lot of crap about the Xbox over there. They do. This guy, he wished COVID upon people who bought PlayStations. Who bought Xboxes. I swear, he got his account terminated because he wanted all the Xbox fans to catch COVID. I swear, he did that. And I told you they were going to do this. Every single one of these PlayStation guys are going to do this. This is why I said we don't need PlayStation. Not when the PlayStation fan base is willing to secretly go behind and buy an Xbox in their private. But this is the catch. This is the thing that I caught it, and I caught it straight down to the T. For those of you who have been watching these videos, call me a liar. Call me a liar and tell me I didn't call this. I'm freaking good. See, this is the reason why the Zombie 70 is not liked, because I am telling you, I am too advanced for all of you guys. And I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that as an egotistical way. I'm not saying that to down you, because, when you tell somebody you're more advanced to them, then they start to get really, like insecure, and they start feeling bad. I'm pretty sure there's things out there that you guys are more advanced with me about. You guys know what the new furry game is. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what the new Japanese cartoons are coming out. I'm pretty sure you guys are more advanced than me in that. But when it comes to this, you're not more advanced than me on. I'm 20 years advanced when it comes to this. This is the reason why a lot of times people don't understand what I'm saying. I remember there was a guy, he sent me something. I had a few debates in podcasts over the years. And at the time, everybody thought that I was talking crazy, And he was able to show me how I was pinpoint accurate on everything I said. But this was years ago, so people weren't able to understand what I was saying. So it came off as trolling. It came off as, losing an alleged argument and things of that such, whatever they claim. You know what I mean? But I don't really come into this thing I wasn't coming to podcasts to try to win debates. I was just coming to let people know that this is what it is. And this is what it's going to be. And I was the only one that was able to depict the future of the Nintendo Switch, and it was going to be a extreme success. I was the one that was able to predict. I was the only one that was able to predict that the Xbox Series X and X was going to be extremely popular and it was going to be the future. And if I'm lying, you can go back and access my videos. It's all there for you. So you can't say I'm lying. You can't say I'm trolling when it's all there documented. And I told you guys, bookmark those channels, come back later and watch how I pinpoint everything already for you years in advance. But look at this. This is one thing that I said that I told you guys this is what they were going to say. This is Salt Kane. He's a pro PlayStation guy. I'm pretty sure he was an Xbox guy back. I don't really know the guy, to be honest with you. But the only reason I knew him because he was trying to wish a deadly virus upon gamers. It was like, what the hell? That's egregious. Get his ass up out of here. I did a thing. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer. Did I not tell you they were going to say that? He started it off with what I said they were going to say. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer. Didn't I not say they were going to say that? Let me go to the chat room. Chat room, please tell me I'm lying. Please tell me I'm lying. At the end of the day, I'm a gamer. I told you they was going to say that. To try to justify buying an Xbox that they've been trashing on for years. Now he's got a new journey. Now he's got a new everything. I've said this from day one. Owning all systems allows me to not miss out on any games. I still prefer the PlayStation 5, and that's where 99% of my time will be spent. That's bull crap. What? You don't even spend 99% of your time on the PlayStation now. These guys are clustering up my timeline on Twitter. I'm coming on Twitter to find the new latest information. What's going on in gaming. And these guys are tweeting all freaking day. All day. I'm like, how can anybody be gaming and tweeting this much? This is egregious. This is unbelievable. I tweet at least once or twice a day. I'm too busy playing games. Once or twice. And a lot of my tweets are scheduled. All day. Just all day attacking Xbox. How the hell is spending 99% of your time on PlayStation when you're playing 15-hour games like Spider-Man Miles Morales DLC? When you're playing 20-hour games like Ratchet and Clank? When you're dropping games like Returnal because the game's breaking and crashing on you? When I say that do we need PlayStation, I'm not just talking about PlayStation as a brand. I'm talking about everything that comes with it. That's a good topic to talk about, but no, I won't go there. Oh, this is some good news. Somebody was in the lines at GameStop because they were releasing the Xbox Series X and S at GameStop, and they were allowing people to come in and get it in the stores. So there were long lines at GameStop. This guy says he's in line at GameStop getting an Xbox Series S, and it's pretty wild to hear so many people talking about how they are here to buy Xbox console because of what was shown at E3. That's great. That's great. And Microsoft deserves that. They did an outstanding job at the E3. I believe they won. I believe they dominated. Oh, this is another thing I would love to talk about. Yeah, just more flip-flopping, more lies, right? Initially, Jim Ryan came out and said, hold on. Sony Jim Ryan on backwards compatibility. Why would anybody want to play this? And you can't say there's a small sector of Sony fanboys that have a tribalistic mentality when it comes to PlayStation. And so whatever Jim Ryan says, it passes down from him to the gaming media to the fanboys. So I don't really take the fanboys seriously when they make these egregious comments, especially when it's coming from Jim Ryan, right? I believe there was a poll that went up, and I believe from IGN, a pro Sony site that's clamored with Sony fanboys, they put up a poll and they were talking about, hey, what features would you like the most on PlayStation? And they had the haptic feedback in there. They had, graphics. They had this and that and the third. But the highest and most voted for was backwards compatibility. Everybody wanted backwards compatibility when it pertains to the PlayStation. Now, this is Jim Ryan saying, hey, this is egregious. Why would anybody want to play this? This is garbage. Even though it's our stuff, it's still garbage. Even Sony's able to admit that their games are garbage. Why would anybody want to play this? This is coming from Sony. Sony is coming out of their own mouths. Do we even need PlayStation when PlayStation doesn't even want PlayStation? This is PlayStation saying, why would anybody want to play this? Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think you guys are paying attention. I just caught that. I literally just caught PlayStation saying, why would anybody want to play this when it pertains to PlayStation games? Oh my God. What a stupid. Oh, what a non-intelligent. I can't even say that. If you got nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. Right? Now, here comes the confusion, right? Your own father couldn't get away with this. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan found himself in a hot water with gaming masses after a quote that seemed to dismiss older games. What are you talking about? This is coming from GameSpot this time. Well, I know it's seen that way. Now Jim Ryan is doing it backwards at 350 and 3, Now he's talking about we love games. We love older games. And then here comes GameStop to defend this garbage. Yeah. Oh, we got to talk about this. And then I'm going to end the video with this guy right here, David Scott Jaffe. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo guys, stay in your lane. Square Enix came out and talking about, you can get access to the exclusive Final Fantasy Origins demo only on the PlayStation 5. Stay in your lane. Even though I didn't really see anybody go, man, that's not fair, man. Come on, man. We want to play too. I didn't see anybody really do that. But, the demo went up and then boom, the demo was crashing consoles left and right. Cannot continue using this game app. The data is corrupted. Even the damn console's telling you the daggone game's corrupted. Delete it from the PlayStation 5 and then download it again from And this is coming from Happy Council Gamer. And this is Mr. Positivity right here. He thinks every game is a 10 out of 10. Stay in your lane. Nintendo and Xbox guys, y'all good. Trust me. I want to talk about this guy real quick. David Scott Jaffe. He seems to be experiencing a lot of bugs when it pertains to the Ratchet and Clank. I'm not surprised. I already said that this was going to happen. But there was a couple of things that I just thought that was extremely concerning. He was able to point out the bugs, and this is like a running theme that I've been seeing lately, right? Hold on. He's pointing out the bugs, right? Ratchet and Clank is a buggy mess. And I don't want to really go down to his points as of yet, but I want to go to this comment. I don't know if you guys can see the comment, but I'm going to read it for you. I'm pretty sure this is coming from a pro Sony fanboy. I don't want to assume, but this is just what I'm guessing because I'm seeing it as a running theme as of lately. It's a valid conversation to have. Yes. But are we going to have this conversation for every major game throughout history and the future? I think people are upset because they feel you're singling out Ratchet & Clank's bugs, even though other games also have bugs. And I think David Jaffe destroys whoever this guy is. I don't want to assume he's a PlayStation fan, but this is what I'm thinking. But what's funny to me is that whenever PlayStation does something wrong, they're always quick to come out. Well, other companies do it too, right? But when it's starting off though, oh my God, you should have seen what the PlayStation fanboys were doing when it pertains to Cyberpunk 2077. Right? With Cyberpunk 2077, the PlayStation community rolled that game. They rolled that game, right? When it pertains to the bugs. Not only that, there was news reports that they had to experience crunch and everything like that over there at Cyberpunk when they were creating their games. I guess the work environment was hostile and things of that such. And I'm my God, the Sony fanboys, they came out. Oh my God, this is completely unacceptable, man. This is freaking unacceptable, man. Look at these freaking glitches, man. Not only that, they're dealing with crunch over there, man. This is just totally unacceptable, dude. No way, man. No, I cannot support these toxicity, man. This is completely toxic, man. Now, when it comes to Ratchet and Clank, hey, listen, man, all games have bugs, man. When in The Last of Us 2, when that came out, and we started hearing about the egregious behaviors that were going on at Naughty Dog, come on, man. All places have crunch. I mean, all work environments are toxic. I mean, come on. And I think David Jaffe destroyed this random nerd. I bring it up not because it's a game with bugs. As you say, all games have bugs. I bring it up because of this. It's the first game that is $70 freaking dollars from a first party. But wait, there's more. This is a good one right here. I didn't even think about this. Is a game made without crunch. Ooh. At least according to some members of the team. Some members of the team. This is a game they claimed they didn't have any crunch. It's one of the launch games from a new regime of Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst. And it's interesting that this may reflect a shift in thinking about release to make the dates, whereas in the past, we would have slipped the launch to reach a different bar of quality polish. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. Because back in the day, before Jim Ryan and them, they would delay the games like The Last of Us and other crappy games, Uncharted, because they claimed that they wanted to delay because of polish and things of that such, right? But with this game, they didn't do that. It's because Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst, they wanted to rush this game out so they can try to sell some of those crappy consoles. It also has a huge budget, hugely anticipated, hugely important. While it claimed to be the first to get, it got 9s and 10 scores from IGN and GameStop. Two of the biggest game sites in the universe, and neither of them mentioned bugs. Wow. Very important. And then I believe these are some of the bugs that he had to inquire. Now he's already dealing with 3 to 4 to 20 bugs, and nobody was able to bring this up. I'm seeing a lot of people deal with bugs when it pertains to this game. Wow, look at this. That random monster. He's in some type of time warp. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just circling. What is wrong with that demon? Holy smokes. He's caught in some type of time loop. Look at this. Oh my God. David Jaffe, excellent comment when it pertains to these Sony fanboys. They quickly try to throw the whole, bugs. Everybody does bugs. Are we going to really bring this up every time, man? I mean, come on, man. This is getting exhausting, man. Oh my God. I can't take it anymore. Let's stop talking about bugs. Let's stop talking about the problems. Let's stop talking about the crunch unless it's somebody else. Unless it's somebody else, then let's talk about it, especially if it's Microsoft. Oh, especially if it was Bethesda. They currently call Bethesda Bugsida over there at PlayStation. But when it pertains to Sony exclusives, oh, come on, man. Really? Bugs? We're talking about bugs in 2021? I mean, come on. This is what it is. I've yet to experience any bugs when it pertains to Nintendo exclusives. I don't think I've seen any bugs when I was playing a Microsoft exclusive. Oh, I was playing Halo in Massachusetts. The hell were you doing playing Halo? I thought you were a PlayStation fan. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a gamer at the end of the day. Oh God, very interesting. Not only that, Mr. Jaffe, you made this comment. You made this comment, and you thought that you were just going to be okay. You thought you don't see a lot of people don't think that Sony doesn't have push pull around here when it pertains to YouTube, how they can shadow ban your channels, especially if you're bringing some exclusive information that can damage and tarnish them. You thought you can come out here and say these things, and Sony wasn't going to do something to respond to you? Well, surprise, Sony got you. They got you, and they got your heart. Here we go. End the video with this. Check this out, fellas. You ain't going to believe it. Sony suspends my PSN account. Oh. Oh. Thanks to Ballin Hard. I don't want to call him by his wrong name. Yeah, Ballin Harder. Thank you so much. He was the one that sent me this information. And thank you to all you guys that sent me information so I could talk about it on the podcast. The most entertaining podcast, might I add, on YouTube today. We were the #1 podcast in Ecuador the other week. On a Thursday. We were #1. Sony suspends my man's account for bringing up, I'm going to get into the video. I'm going to show you the things that are going on. Look at this. Let's get into the video. Hold on. You got to see the reason why they banned him, yo. And it's like, it's like, it really just proves the point. Do we need Sony? Like, what type of practices are they bringing? Like, what's going on? What's going on? It's scary. Banning your account. I'm afraid to go on my account now because I might get banned. I don't go on my PlayStation very much, but still, I paid a lot of money for that console and all those daggone games. I don't want to get locked out of my games, my digital games. I bought all those digital games in that store for $5. I bought God of War for $5. I bought Horizon Zero Dawn for $5. I bought all the hot games for like $5. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get locked out of those games. I paid money for that. That's my $5. I could have used that $5 to get some Xbox games. Help me pay for my Game Pass so I can get access to free games. Hold on real quick. We got to see this. Don't buy digital. I know buying digital is very scary, man, because it's like they can lock you out of your account if however they feel. I told you guys they were going to do this. But when I told you guys, you thought I was trolling. I was lying. Why do you hate Sony so much? But Nintendo, but Microsoft. And I told you guys, go in the digital route, especially when they have access to your account. They can lock you out of your account and you cannot get access to your games. You're getting suspended out of something that you paid for. But when you hit that OK button and you agree to the terms and regulations, you've lost all your rights. Zuby, you need to sign up for, yeah. I'm signing up for all the hot stuff, man. I'm going to get all the bells and whistles when I get my Xbox. I'm trying to get it in at least a month. Hopefully you can get it in a month. I want the X. I don't want the S. I want the big boy. You know what I mean? Bow. Sitting right there. But check this out, guys. Let's check out my man's video and let's get up out of here. How you guys doing? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? And boom. We got to go into this video, into deep detail. Here we go. Boom. Y'all hear? You see it? How was that a look? Let me look. Yeah, y'all can see it. Oh, I see black people coming after me. Protecting that Jim Ryan. Here they come. It's always black people, right? Black people always want to shoot down another black man. For what? Why you got to protect Sony so hard? Sony's a $1 trillion company. They don't need you. They don't even like you. I like you better than Sony does. And you want to kill me. Another black man. I tell you, man.
Hello, fellas. Don't worry, it's fake blood. It's a long story. So I get in tonight. Yeah. I get an email that says it's from PlayStation, from Sony. It says my account has been temporarily suspended.
Can you guys hear it?
Interesting. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would that happen? And at first I'm like, is this spam? I'll show it to you.
Can you guys hear it, guys?
There you go. I'm like, this kind of looks fake, but whatever. So I read it. But then lo and behold, I actually go to my PlayStation and it says your account suspended. What? So I look at this. Your account is temporarily suspended. Dear David, thanks for capitalizing my name, fellas. What happened? Your account for PSN is temporarily suspended for 7 days. Why? Damn. Well, PlayStation Safety determined that content uploaded from your account to Explore on PSN breached the code of conduct set out in our terms of service. Me? Well, what's wrong with it? It's so much easier than a real conversation. What's wrong with it? I ask, supposedly, hate speech or other hateful content, including
See, I told you guys.
Sexism.
I told you guys. Whatever they deem to be hate speech, sexism, homophobia, racism, whatever they deem it that to be, they can take your freaking account. I told you guys to get away from PlayStation, did I not? When I saw that you were the PlayStation was spying on you while you're in your game chats, and when I saw that you were able to tell on people, I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't go with that. No way. I'm going with the Xbox. I'll go with the Nintendo when they don't have all those type of things. They bashed Nintendo for years for not having cross game chat and things of that such, but it looks like Nintendo's a genius. At the end of the day, it looks like Nintendo's a step ahead of the curve. At the end of the day, Nintendo knows better about gaming than you do because you think gaming consists of game chats and all this other bullcrap that means nothing. I would not be caught anywhere near you guys. I'm gonna have to do all my tournaments, the new Naruto games, the new Dragon Ball Z games, the Demon Slayers. I'm gonna have to do them all on the Xbox because I cannot be in the chat with you guys, but you guys be snitching on me, recording me and stuff. I might be planning the revolution, and then you guys will be telling on me. Black guys, of course.
Xenophobia or hate directed at religious beliefs, cultural identity, gender identity, or sexual orientation. Something in my post, which I will show you, was hate speech or other hateful content, including racism, sexism, xenophobia, hate directed at religious beliefs, cultural identity, gender identity, sexual orientation. All right. What now? Blah, blah, blah. It's suspended, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me show you what I
That's
think.
egregious.
And I don't think this is algorithmic. I could be wrong. But let me show you what I think put the bumblebee in their bonnet. So a guy named Spanky hit me up earlier tonight and says, "Hey Jaffe, did you know that your videos are trending on the YouTube on the Ratchet and Clank Rift Beyond or whatever it's called, Rift Apart page, like on the PS5?" And I didn't even know what this was. And I guess what happens is when you make videos from your PlayStation and upload it directly from your PlayStation.
Yeah, that's a big no. Do not make your videos. I know I live stream off of there, but don't be making little videos and stuff. Talk, you know what I mean? Showing off the content and everything like that. Don't do it. I used to do live streams over there, but I don't do. I got them do the stream, whatever this thing is called.
And it has the chance to go to this trending video. And the first two I can't imagine got me in trouble, which is, I'm just showing some bugs for Ratchet and Clank. I mean, you could argue.
No, that's what got you in trouble. I really hate when you guys are so naive when it pertains to PlayStation. The naiveness when it pertains to PlayStation is out of freaking control. I mean, like these guys, people out here would literally jump on Nintendo for not allowing them to hack their games. I'm not lying. People will say Nintendo is the worst company in the world because they won't allow them to hack their games. Nintendo can do something. I mean, like I've never seen in my entire life seen Nintendo get so much just straightforward hate when it pertains to Nintendo's practices. But when it comes to Sony, it's like everybody's just so naive. I mean, like everybody. I'm talking about Xbox. I don't think Nintendo fans are too busy playing video games. Xbox fans, PC fans. I mean, they're so freaking naive. No, Sony wouldn't do that, would they? I'm like, yeah, they would buy their own consoles. Allegedly. Yeah, they would they would pay for reviews for IGN to get high scores to sell their crappy games. No way. No. I'm like, yeah. He doesn't believe that what it really stems down to is that he was able to expose that the Ratchet and Clank is a buggy freaking mess. They had so many problems with Returnal and all those bugs and console crashes. They trying to get on top of this.
And at that point, we'll look at my review, which basically says this is a classic and one of the best games, probably the best game Sony first party.
Can you guys please, can you stop doing that? You do that for every goddamn exclusive. You sit here and you talk about how it was groundbreaking. It was a classic. One of the best. You guys do that for every single Sony exclusive. It's to the point now where nobody believes you. It's to the point now where even Sony doesn't even believe you. And they're still punishing you. The brother, let me go back. I have to go back. The brother, I have nothing against this brother. I really don't. I like this guy a lot. But he was getting mad because the Sony fanboys were attacking him. And he did the same thing. He was like, man, I don't understand. Because I gave Ratchet, I said Ratchet and Clank was the greatest game of all time. I don't know why you guys are coming at me. And I'm like, because they don't believe you. Sony fanboys even know that this is bull crap. Sony fanboys even know this is bull crap, man. Sitting around there Sony fanboys don't like nobody. They don't even like themselves. So why would you guys sit around trying to pamper and cater to these guys? And they're never going to like you. Somebody cannot like somebody unless they like themselves. And if you don't like yourself, if you're wasting all of your money on terrible PlayStation games and PlayStation consoles, cheaply made consoles, you're still living with your mom, your aunt, your grandmom. Daddy's never home. He's making empty promises. How can somebody like that like themselves? They don't have like a little nest egg for themselves for the future. They're going to use all their little nest egg money to have no girl. Because if you have a girl, you can't go out and buy 2 or 3 consoles. You got one PlayStation console that's digital, and then you got one that's physical. You can't have a girlfriend with that. Girlfriends are a lot of money. My God. They have no nest egg because they wasted it all on $70 games and extremely cheaply made consoles. I create a little nest egg for myself, and then, man, where's your Xbox One Series X, man? I'm like, yeah, hey, man, I got to make sure that I spend my money wisely. I'm not trying to end up like these fools. I create little nest eggs. Okay, this money's being saved up for that. Oh, look, there's a sale going on. That's when I buy that. I got deranged weirdos in my Discord asking me, why don't I have an Xbox? Why am I buying games on sale? I'm like, it's easy for you. You live with your mother. You have no bills. So you can do that. You can go out and buy toys. I like toys too, but I got to make sure that my future is right. Yeah, everything's good now, but I don't know what's going to be like in the next couple years. I know one thing, I'm going to have the toy and I'll play it longer and more than you do. Anyway.
The console war stuff is dumb. It really is. It is one of the more childish and juvenile things.
Dirty old man Bob. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. Like I said, nobody likes me. Especially black people, black men. So to see somebody that was willing to donate is a beautiful thing. And I guaranteed you, you were going to have great luck put upon you. They in there talking about Trump. Thank you so much, Bob. We got to talk about this guy. I like this guy, man, but he's really pissed off. You know what I mean? He's mad right now. And I bet he would like for me to get on his side, but I can't. He is looking mad as hell right now. He's sitting here looking like RoboCop. He look like he's ready for battle. He got his goggles on and everything. He is pissed. He does not like the console war. He did an outstanding job for Microsoft. He did some type of presentation for the games, and he did an outstanding job. I want to give him his props, his flowers right now. He did a great job showing off all those games. He kept it very entertaining. He was a great host. And I thank you to him and Phil Spencer for not being the type of black guy that has to sit there and buck his eyes and lip drag and all this other stuff. And I never hear him screaming. You know what I mean? His voice only goes to a certain level. He doesn't go higher or lower. You know what I mean? And, Zombie 70, he screams. I know that. But, I'm screaming because I'm freaking pissed off. It's a very rare sighting if I do scream. If I'm screaming, then something has to be done. I'm angry. He did an outstanding job. Great job on the Microsoft event. But he has a problem with the console war. I don't partake in the console war. I just give out objective facts. But I don't want to, because what he's saying ties in what Sony is doing to people's accounts by blocking them, and you know, I'm totally against censorship. I don't want things to be censored because people's feelings are being hurt. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't get with it, man. I even me being a black man, like, in my opinion, racism isn't some random Caucasian person saying the N-word. You know what I mean? Or spewing hateful things at me. That's not racist to me. And I don't think people should be, rights and rules and things like that should be taken away because of somebody saying the N-word, And I remember I was in a chat room. This was the one time I was like mad. I wouldn't say mad, but I was like, oh my God. I was in a chat room. This was years ago. And I was in the Grand Theft Auto free mode. And it was like a little online session where you can go in and play with all the people and stuff. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in so long, so I have no idea what's going on now. But I was in there, and it was like all Caucasian guys of all ages. They were old all the way down to young. And and these free modes can get up to like 50, 100 people up in there, right? So I come up in there in the free mode. And I came up in there with my boy at the time I met through Grand Theft Auto. And I go up in there and like every single body had a N-word joke. You know what I mean? I mean, going all the way down to the age of 6 to the age of 60. You know what I mean? Hey man, you know why an N-word is this? Because they're an N-word. Hey, you know why N-word? I mean, like even little kids. Hey, he's N-words, man. And I was just like, that was the only time I was really shooken up. That was the only time. And I've heard the N-word spewed thousands of times on Xbox and PlayStation. But still, I wouldn't want any of those guys to be getting their accounts taken away and this and that and the third. Because, at the end of the day, I don't really feel like I am an N-word, even though Black people will call me the N-word first, but I try not to use the N-word as much as I can, because I don't want to get too crazy. But still, yes, the council war can be toxic. I've been through it all. Trust me, I've been through all the flames of the council war. But at the end of the day, I don't want nothing to happen to anybody. I want everybody to have free speech to do whatever it is that they want to do. Because at the end of the day, hey, you could take what they say and flip it on them. Till this day, nobody's ever took anything I've said and flipped it on me. And I've said some crazy things.
My channel, it's my stream. I can say what the hell I want. The console war stuff is dumb. It really is. It is.
It's not dumb.
One of the
it's
more
fun.
childish and juvenile things that I've ever seen. Because I understand if kids were doing it, but we see a lot of adults doing it, and they do it because of social media, and they have the safety of being behind a keyboard, because you would never talk to people in person the way that people talk to each other online. And this whole brand loyalty nonsense is so silly to me. Yes, I'm hosting an Xbox event, but guess what? My most anticipated game this year is Horizon Forbidden West.
It doesn't matter.
Right now is the game of the year, Ratchet and Clank. Absolutely love Returnal, as examples.
It doesn't matter. Sony fanboys don't believe you because those games are garbage. There is nobody, and I mean there is nobody that is going to run out and buy a PlayStation 5 after they saw that Horizon Forbidden West trailer. Nobody was sold. And I'm talking about people that were sold into buying. Like, you know what? Now's the time to get a PS5. I was a little bit on the fence. No, nobody. But you got some of the most diehard PlayStation fans that ran out and bought an Xbox when they saw Starfield.
There's nothing wrong with liking games. Don't like platforms, like games. That's the point. There's great games on PlayStation. There's great games on Xbox. There's great games.
Stop lying. There are not great games on PlayStation. That's a lie.
On Nintendo. There's great PC-only games. We're starting to see great cloud games. Be a fan of games. Have brand loyalty to games. Don't have brand loyalty to platforms. That's silly to me. You can like everything, or you can like only one thing. That's okay. But what you like you should not care what the next person likes.
Pissed off,
Worry about what you like.
He's pissed.
That's the only advice I can give anyone when it comes to this stuff. The rest of it is just juvenile to me. If I blocked you on Twitter, then you were being an asshole.
He's pissed.
I mean, it's as simple as that. And I have zero patience
Look at him.
for that. I will block you, and I will move on with
my life. Can't preach positivity. You know, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. This whole when I see people trying to be all extra positive and stuff, I don't believe it, because life's not positive. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. I understand going the positivity route can get you, can make you successful faster in life and on social media. You know what I'm saying? I understand that people can like you if you sit there and you tell them everything they want to hear. And that's with life. You know, I know I'm by myself, but I'm not lonely. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. But the only reason that I'm alone is because I tell the truth. I tell the truth. That's always been Zobi 70's downfall with people on social media and in real world. And I'm not saying this to be a sob story, because I am perfectly fine. I've always been fine with being by myself. I've always been fine. That's the reason why I can tell the truth. It's because I've always been fine with being by myself. Since I came out of the womb, I've always wanted to be in my room by myself, playing with my toys, playing with my video games, and watching cartoons. That was it. That was it. The reason, the reason my relationships don't work out is because I tell the truth. I'm not sitting here trying to tell some female what she wants to hear. Even when I'm courting a female, I don't even tell her what she wants to hear. I give her to a real raw on the first date. I've gotten fights with women on the first freaking date because of the things I've said. Except for sitting there and telling her what she wants to hear. I still got in the draws no matter what, but still. And doing the positive route, and I see a lot of YouTube channels that go the positive route, and yet they go crazy. I saw Boogie2998. He tried to run some type of positive channel, and that man's in prison. He's pulling out guns on people. This guy, he's running the whole positive thing, smiling, and that's a beautiful thing. But now look at him. He looks like freaking the Terminator. He looks like he's freaking ready to go into combat.
Stream, I can say what the hell I want.
Look at this.
The console wars being an asshole.
Look at, he's pissed.
I mean, it's as simple as that, and I have zero patience for that. I will block you,
Look at this.
And I will move on with my life. Because again, talk to people the way you.
Listen, what he's saying sounds hot, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, be yourself. Because sitting there trying to do all this positive stuff, it's just going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive you crazy. Look at this guy. He's steaming mad. He's about to host it. This is before he hosted the Xbox experience. He's taking pictures with some of the top wigs in PlayStation and gaming media. And he's mad about a couple of trolls on Twitter. Kidding me? I don't even, when I go on Twitter, I swear, this is me. I tweet my little tweets and I move on. I don't even, people come in there hating all the goddamn time. I'm not like, man, you know what I mean? I don't even block people. I've never blocked anybody in my entire life. I allow all the chaos. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful thing that I can say what I'm saying, and then people can stop playing games and come out and tell me how they really feel about me. I think that is so beautiful when I look in my chat room and I'm speaking to real about PlayStation, and I love seeing black people come and tell me what they really feel about me personally, even though I'm talking about PlayStation. I think that is the most beautifulest thing. I love getting down to the nitty gritty of who people really are. And when I do, they always leave. They always leave. Talking about, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, man. They make these little cryptic Facebook pages post about me. I'm going to prove you wrong. What are you going to prove? I know who you are. I know who you are. I told you who you are. You're going to prove to me that you're this fake person that you've been? I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tangent. This has nothing to do with anything. But he's steaming mad. He's pissed. Let's get back to this video, man, so we can get up out of here, man. You guys might be like, what the hell? He's royally pissed. He's royally pissed. He looks like freaking Iron Man right now. Why is he so mad? I thought you was Mr. Positivity. If you're positive, then be positive. Let the trolls do what the trolls do. Stop. That your problem was that you thought you can cater to them, and that was going to make them go, oh my God, you're great, man. I love you, man. No, they don't even like, even Jim Lion Ryan said, why would anybody want to play this? All right, let's get back to this video because I want to show you guys how this guy, how PlayStation, do we need PlayStation? Because how they're suspending this guy's account. He claims it was because of homophobia, sexism, and things of that such. When no, he is actually making a case, and he has made a case for you to get your refund when it pertains to Ratchet and Clank. Because the game is a buggy mess. They already went through it with Cyberpunk 2077. They went through it with Returnal, and they don't want to have this again when it pertains to Ratchet and Clank. You guys will learn that every single game that comes out on the PlayStation will be a buggy mess. That's why, let me go back. This is a long stream. I apologize, guys, but we just had E3 and we had a lot of news. So I have to talk about all of it. That's why Sony is talking about doing a remodel of the console because the current console is a broken mess. And if I'm lying, I'm glad that we have what we have right now. Thanks to my boy Hebot, we're able to I'm able to pull my slides up because before I was just going off of telling you guys things, but now I can show you guys things. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Did I pass it? Here it is. Sony is already working on a redesign. They're not working on the next console. I can understand they were. It's not a big deal, man. They always work on the next console. No. They're working on a redesign. PS5 will redesign. PS5 redesign will enter production in 2022. New reports claims. Like Nintendo wasn't even working on a Switch Pro until they got bullied into it. You know what I mean? Yo, man, make a Switch Pro, man. And Nintendo was like, I don't know, maybe, whatever. Okay, where's the Switch Pro at? Okay, we started work on it. We'll show you this year. Yo, man, no, we're not going to show you this year. They even came out earlier this year and said they're not going to have a Switch Pro shown for you guys. And people were still like, Switch Pro's coming. Switch Pro is here, guys. Like Nintendo's being bullied into being a Switch Pro. Nobody even bullied PlayStation. And they're already working on a redesign. Why? Because you can't even play your games on there. The consoles are crashing. They're screen tearing, game breaking glitches. It's a mess. Who's winning, the Nets or the Bucks? I see over here on the side, it's showing the Nets game. I apologize. I know when other people talk, it's extremely boring, but I just want you guys to hear this guy out and what he went through. We're gonna break it down thoroughly. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all all right? Oh, hold on. Let me get to my chat room. Make sure they okay. Yeah, PS5 is poorly built. That's why. Yeah. Zero airflow. Yeah, on the PlayStation 5, causing overheating and crashes. Yeah. You guys know.
But so let's assume that wasn't it. Maybe there
what a junk council.
That's not really a reason to suspend someone's account. Whatever. Okay.
But that's the reason why they did it.
This one I says a lesbian Lombax. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I think. I don't know if this is true. I'm just guessing. Here's what I think went down. I think.
You think is wrong.
Somebody, because this again, this can't be algorithmic. I mean, it could be. I guess they could have some kind of roots into the YouTube back end, and they can parse the language and go, oh, the word lesbian's there, but lesbian's not a bad word. And the video is not bad. The video is literally 7 seconds of Rivet, one of my favorite new characters, walking up to some guys who are in prison, these robot pirates. And
he barely even knew the character. He had to sit there and think about the character. He was like, Rivet? He said it like that. He was like, Rivet? One of his favorite new characters. Stop. Can you guys please stop? These characters will never become household names. Stop it. It's getting annoying now. You're putting Rivet up there on a level of Zelda and Mario. I swear, this is a true story. I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to pull a gun out, put it to the temple of, put it to a random person walking down the street, and I'm going to be like, quickly, name a character from Ratchet and Clank. They're going to be like, oh my God, what? And then let me switch it around and say, okay, well then, all right, well, you can get away if you can name a character from Mario. That's it? Okay, Princess Toadstool, Toad, Bowser. He used to be called Koopa. Mario used to be called Jumpman. They'll start giving you the whole Nintendo history. But I give them the answer to the question, and they're still fumbling. Rivet. Please, everybody forgot who the damn character is after playing it.
I forget the lines, but it's something along the lines of, do you want my booty? Where he's talking about pirate treasure. And Rivet says something like, oh, yeah, not interested, no thanks, whatever. That was it. And I thought that was funny because booty also means butt. And I'm like, well, here she is saying, I don't want your butt. And he's clearly a guy, and she's clearly a female. So I'm like, oh, she's a lesbian. Ha ha ha. Not lesbians are bad. Not LGBT is bad. Anybody that knows me knows I am a passionate, fervent supporter. I can't call myself an ally. I've been trained and taught that they have to decide if I'm an ally. But I'm there on the front lines as long as they'll have me. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't traffic in hate speech and never have and never would and never will. I figured let me just show you guys.
That was concerning, but I'll let that pass.
Thing in question here, okay? This is Rivet, a lesbian. I'm calling it now. Is the name of the video in the file that I uploaded. This is 6 seconds. Here you go.
You best not be after me, booty.
Not a chance.
Okay. You best not be after my booty.
You best not be after me, booty.
Not a chance.
And she says, not a chance. Ha ha ha. That doesn't make sense. That's not what they're talking.
And the crazy thing is they blocked this account. They say they clocked this account because of this, right? But Sony was the one that made the joke. So why are they blocking him? That's the confusing thing for me. He said, is the Lombax a lesbian, right? But lesbian's a bad word now? I don't know. We don't really know why he blocked his account. I'm thinking it's because he's pointing out the bugs for a $70 game. He thinks it's because of something that Ratchet and Clank even put into their own game to give you the idea that the character is a lesbian. I believe there was another.
They're talking about you all knucklehead, right?
Situation.
They went there, and this is my video.
Here we go.
I'm going to make it bigger. Is Ratchet a fantastic game? No doubt, and I loved it.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Very surprised, however, how overtly racist it is. Amazing that they went there, and this is my video. Check this out.
I am inspecting your facility and how white it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Sony is the one that is putting these things into their games, making suggestions that this is racism and lesbianism, and yet they'll block your account. Do we need PlayStation? Huh? They're the ones pushing the agendas, and yet they have a problem if we point it out, right? Do we need PlayStation? I don't know. I'm not even going to answer the question. I just wanted to come up with my slides and my notes to try to make a case. Because after that amazing E3 that we had over the weekend, and right now all the pro Sony sites are coming up with polls and allowing people to vote, and they're all saying, no, it was terrible, 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 terrible. And I wonder why. But it was like, it was Square Enix and Ubisoft and things of that such weren't up to par, even though Square Enix and Ubisoft showed off some pretty promising games, especially with the Mario Rabbids sequel and Final Fantasy Origins and Guardians of the Galaxy. But I when I was watching that event and I was seeing all the amazing games that were coming, 2021, 2022, 2023, for both the Xbox and the Nintendo, I was just I was just sitting back and I was just thinking, do we need PlayStation? Because when it pertains to PlayStation games, there just seems to be a lot of just, like I said, confusion. When it comes to the fanboys, it's so toxic. It's more negative news than positive news. Japan is completely done with them. I have a whole lot more notes that I would love to go over, but I've already been here for 2 hours. Wow. They use cheaply made parts. I believe it. The parts already look pretty. I mean, I think I did see something where they said that they had to use. I think that's a fact. As a matter of fact, I don't even think you guys are objective. I remember seeing an article where they said they had to remove parts in order to get it down to $499. I even heard that the console was even supposed to be bigger. Yeah. But yeah, that's the question I ask. I would like to see some answers, except for just. I guess this one guy has random dots here. That's not even answering the question. So now I'm starting to think, hey, maybe we don't. The only big Japanese series that still has to hit Xbox is Persona. Otherwise, Xbox has Kingdom Hearts, Yakuza, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy. Yeah. Maybe can we get objective here? Maybe Persona 5 is not on the Xbox because Xbox fans don't want Persona on the Xbox. Now, I know that's going to touch a couple of nerves, but I remember when there was one person, when Persona 5 was first shown off its trailer, and it was one person that was extremely excited for it. But I remember the Xbox guys, they were like, I guess they weren't really against it. Let me not put words in the mouth. I think they were more, I guess they didn't understand my excitement when it pertains to the announcement or showing off the first trailer for Persona 5, because it was just a trailer. And, I knew the Persona series, the ins and outs, and I just thought, this is one of the greatest games that came out in the past 10 years. I don't give a damn if it's a trailer, if it's a picture of Persona 5, they're just a random, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, is that the reason why Persona 5 isn't there? Because, you know, I remember there was a time where the Xbox guys weren't really behind it. They're behind Japanese games now, and that's a beautiful thing. But I do think that the delay of certain Japanese games is because of the reaction of Japanese support, especially for coming from the diehard fans. They were allowing Crap Gamer to call Japanese Jap crap. He's gone. He's not over there on that side anymore, but still, you know. I remember everything, man. I remember everything. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to end the video here. You guys enjoy your night. I'm about to go ahead and relax. And I'll see you guys next week on the X-TENDO Podcast. Yeah.